If Father Time is undefeated, then LeBron James is that one guy who keeps asking for overtime. For more than 2 decades, the King has carried teams, shattered records, silenced doubters, and confused scientists who still can't explain how a 40-year-old still dunks like a Disney superhero. But now, things are changing. Not collapsing, not crumbling, just changing. Today, we're taking a humorous, serious, analytical, and inspirational deep dive into LeBron's legacy, his jaw-dropping longevity, and the subtle yet undeniable signs that we may be entering the final chapters of his historic career. Grab your popcorn, buckle up, and let's talk about the King, the legend that rewrote reality. Before we talk decline, let's talk dominance. Because LeBron James hasn't just played basketball, he's redefined it. 4 NBA championships, 4 Finals MVPs, 4 regular season MVPs, 21-time All-Star, all-time scoring leader, most minutes ever. Nearly every longevity record that exists. If aliens landed tomorrow and asked, "What is basketball?" we could show them LeBron's career and call it a day. He's been elite for so long that kids who grew up watching him, now they have kids of their own watching him. What separates him from other superstars is not just the rings or the stats, it's how long he has played at an elite level. Nobody in NBA history has stayed this good, this consistent, for this many years. His body of work is so massive that you could write a paperback book and still need a sequel. Age 39 and 40, when the King defied biology. Just 1 season ago, at age 39, LeBron put up numbers that look like a glitch in the Matrix. 25+ points per game, 7-8 rebounds, 8+ assists, over 40% from 3, all-star selection, all NBA level play. At that age, most NBA players are retired, commentating on TV, or posting Instagram workouts pretending they want to come back. LeBron, he was still carrying the Lakers' offense and outperforming players born after he debuted. He made 40 look like 28 with a subscription to premium vitamins. Even sports scientists were confused. His diet, recovery, stretching routines, and training became legendary, so legendary that younger players literally copied them, hoping it might extend their careers. For many NBA years, the conversation wasn't, is he declining? It was, are we even sure he ages? But now, the first real signs. Age doesn't strike like lightning, it whispers first. And in the 2024-25 season, the whispers began. For the first time in his career, LeBron started missing games with injuries that sounded, well, very adult. Sciatica, irritation, foot joint arthritis, lingering soreness. These aren't typical NBA sprains. These are "I slept wrong" injuries. His scoring dipped slightly. His efficiency slipped. His defensive impact noticeably declined. Even more shocking, the Lakers started playing better whenever LeBron rested. That has literally never happened in his career. It's not a disaster, just unprecedented. The Lakers' net rating with LeBron on the court dropped, especially defensively. Younger, fresher lineups held opponents better, and at age 40, LeBron simply isn't covering ground like he once could. And can we blame him? He's played more minutes than some entire NBA franchises. How his game is changing. LeBron used to bulldoze the paint like a tank with a jet engine. Now, he picks his spots. The rim attacks are fewer. The explosion is dialed down. He settles more for jumpers, sometimes splashing them, sometimes sending them toward the crowd like souvenirs. His transition, scoring a once unstoppable weapon, is no longer elite. He's still good, still productive, but not the runaway freight train he once was. Think of older LeBron as a high-end luxury car. Still beautiful, still powerful. But you don't floor the accelerator every single time anymore. What he still does at an elite level. Even at 40, LeBron is still far from becoming a liability. He remains one of the smartest players in the league, one of the best passers alive, a floor general who controls the pace, a leader whom younger teammates trust, a nightly 18-25 point scorer. His basketball IQ is now his superpower. He no longer jumps over defenses, he dissects them. He still draws double teams. He still creates open threes. He still throws laser passes that physics textbooks don't even cover. And he still occasionally unleashes a dunk that makes the entire internet shout. No way, he's 40, comparing him to other greats. Every superstar has a late career chapter. Kareem slowed down but stayed productive. Kobe struggled with injuries late. Chris Paul became a veteran mentor. Vince Carter extended his career by changing roles. Jordan had his Wizards years still good, but different. LeBron's decline, however, is unfolding later than almost anyone's. At 40, he is still better than most starting forwards in the NBA. But the gap between superhuman and human is starting to shrink. Is this the beginning of the end? Not a dramatic end, not a tragic end, but a natural evolution. LeBron's game is transitioning from explosive scorer, smart facilitator, physical dominance, strategy dominance, primary superstar, co-star, veteran anchor. He doesn't need to be 2018 Cleveland LeBron anymore. The Lakers don't expect it. Fans shouldn't expect it. His teammates are stronger now. His roster support is better. He can give you 40 on a special night, but he can also give you 17 and 10 inches 32 minutes, and it's still winning basketball. Why none of this hurts his legacy? Here's the truth. Nothing LeBron does from this point on affects his legacy. He could retire tomorrow, and he would still go down as the most accomplished player statistically, one of the greatest playmakers ever, a 4-time champion, the king of longevity, the most complete all-around player in NBA history. The debates don't matter now. He's already carved his name into basketball immortality. Decline doesn't erase greatness. It confirms it, because the only players who decline, they are the ones who are great enough to last long enough to decline. The inspirational side of this story, LeBron James is teaching a final lesson. Aging is inevitable. Greatness is a choice. He could have retired years ago. He could have taken smaller roles. He could have coasted, but he didn't. Because he loves the game. Because he loves competition. Because he refuses to go quietly. His late career years aren't sad, they're inspiring. They show fans, athletes, and even everyday people that you can evolve. You can adapt. You can push past limits. You can stay great in new ways. In many ways, this version of LeBron is the most relatable, not the superhero, not the unstoppable monster, just a human still chasing greatness with everything he has left. What comes next? Maybe one more playoff run, maybe one more All-Star appearance, maybe one more insane highlight dunk on a player 18 years younger, or maybe his role shrinks further. But the ending isn't what defines him. The journey already did. LeBron's final evolution isn't about staying young forever. It's about finishing a legendary career with pride, intelligence, and passion. So what do you think? Is this the beginning of the end? Or one more chapter before the final coronation? Because whether he's scoring 30 or scoring 15, whether he's dunking or facilitating, whether he plays 5 more years or 5 more games, LeBron James has already given the game everything, and the game will remember him forever. The king may finally be slowing down, but even at half speed, he's still one of the best to ever do it.